Hello out there in YouTube land. This is Ben from Age of Print, and I've just got a few things to show you today. Couple things on sale that I thought I'd tell you about if you're a fan of this type of stuff. First one is, of course, I am a big horror movie fan, and Best Buy. I think I saw it was sold out, but a lot of times they they restock their movies. Open this one up and show you. I don't know if this was maybe a New Year's sale or not. It's somewhat of a newer movie. I think 2017. It's Victor Crowley. Was, I believe, $4.99, and that's a newer movie. It's part of the Hatchet series. If you haven't seen those are pretty good slasher films. I have 1, 2, and 3, so I had to get this. And you know, just since it was such a bargain, and I have not seen it, so thought I'd pick that up and tell you about it. And then this here. Now this can always backfire, but one of my philosophies about getting comic books with maybe a comic book that's introducing a new character is I'm not wealthy, so I don't want to overspend. When a new character comes out in a comic book, people rush to get that comic book, and they will spend whatever it takes because they think this is going to be that $1 million comic that myself and Stevie B are always looking for. But you know, this comic here, when it came out, it skyrocketed. You know, from like, what was it when it came out? Maybe $3 or $4 to $75, $80 on eBay, and I just didn't want to pay that. I always assume that, hey, it's going to go down eventually. Now, that could backfire, and you know, the characters in a movie are confirmed like that, and it just keeps going up and out of range. But you know, most of the time, a newer character, it's going to go down in price, and you're going to be able to pick it up. Now, it may be put in a movie later, and then you'll benefit from it if you already have it. But you know what? They don't really put brand new characters in movies too much because the following is not there. You know, if this character was in a movie, maybe the new Venom movie coming out, not many people are going to know who he is or who it is. It's the sleeper symbiote. Let me show you here. Yeah, and a couple months ago, I was wanting to get it because it was part of a 5-comic series, Venom First Host. And I just didn't want to pay, you know, $60, $70 for it. So I waited, and I'm actually very glad I did. I found this one for, I think it was $9.99. So instead of paying the, you know, $60, $75, got it for $9.99. And then next week I should have the other one. There's a variant cover, and I bought that one as well. And I actually think I got that one for cheaper than $9.99. I think I got it for $7 on eBay. So eBay is where I do most of my shopping for collectibles anyway. Let me see here. Get rid of all this tape. Here we go. Tape and more tape. All right. Let's see here. Looks to be in really good shape. Really good shape. See here, Venom First Host, number 3. This is the first appearance of the sleeper symbiote. And me being a big Venom fan, I had to have it. But I just didn't want to pay that much. Especially for a character that's not super popular yet. It's in the... that character is now in the Donny Cates Venom, which is the other one I collect. You know, and who knows, maybe it'll be a good character going forward. But to pay $75 maybe for this, and then, you know, it's just a lot of money. So I'm real glad I waited. Now that could, like I said, it could backfire and the character gains traction and becomes popular and is in other comics. Then that first appearance goes way up. And you just can't afford it. But in this case, I got lucky and got it for $9.99. So very pleased with that. And then I'm a big fan of Godzilla, and I belong to a Godzilla group on Facebook. And one of the members Thursday texted everybody and said, "Hey, Walmart is putting out the Jakks Godzilla toys on clearance." And I did not have any. I did not get any when the movie came out. So I went to Walmart Thursday night and I picked up two. Unfortunately, it was not Godzilla himself, but it was two of the other characters. And these are quite large. Here's Rodan. And he's quite large. This is probably a good 18 inches across. And it's going to be hard to see because of the plastic. But unfortunately, I'm not going to take it out of the box to play with it unless I buy another one. But you can see, and then over here on the side, it's got a little building that you can build and have him tear down, And here's another little piece of the building over here as well. You see it there? Rodan. And this is a large action figure. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, which I loved. And then in 2020, I believe at the end of the year, November or December, King Kong versus Godzilla is supposed to come out. But, this is a really nice figure. It was either $7 or $9, one of the two. But if you Google these on eBay, or Google them on eBay, if you look them up on eBay, they sell for $35 to $40 a piece. So I may go get another one or two and sell them on the store. But there's Rodan. And then I was fortunate enough to find another different one. And this is King Ghidorah. And as you can see, here's the three-headed dragon there. And it's got also part of the building here that you can build, and also on the other side. I think that's the same as the Rodan. Looks the same. Yeah, it's the same. And then kind of impractical because of how small they are. But right here is a little helicopter that, if you've seen the movie, they sort of toss around and smack. And there's another one over on this side here, a little helicopter. I don't know if the camera, because of the glare, you can see the little black thing. Those are helicopters. But here's King Ghidorah, and this was also the same price. I think it was either $7 or $9, which is really cool. And they're still sealed and everything. And I'm not going to take them out of the box. I actually am going to buy some more floating shelves and put them up here on the walls, and maybe put some of the toys that I want up there. Just to see. And Godzilla is one of my favorites. Someday when I show you around the room, I do have a Godzilla up there. I think it's from the old Shogun Toys series of toys. It's probably 2 or 3 feet tall, and it's got the arm that shoots. I still have mine, and he's up there at the top of my bookshelf. But yeah, I do have another one of those Venom number 3 variant covers coming, which I'm excited about as well. So that'll be, hopefully I get it next week. And I should be getting those 2 boxes, one mystery box from Unknown Comics, and then I placed an order with them. And you know what? I told you last week that I had emailed them about those 3 comics that were a little damaged. And I'm not real sure of their return policy. So I sent them an email before, right after Christmas maybe? And I haven't heard anything, and it's been almost 2 weeks, so I might have to shoot them another email. Because, man, there's not much I really can do with those comics. I could keep them, sure, but they're damaged, and for my personal collection, if it's a newer comic, I want it to be in almost perfect shape. You know, I don't. There's no reason to have a damaged new comic. You know, they're older comics, sure. You know, I started collecting a couple years ago the original Silver Surfer run, and it's only 18 comics, but some of those are pretty pricey, and I have about half of them, but they're not in perfect shape. You know, maybe a fine to very fine. You know what, 6 to 7, but I'm okay with that because of the age. But a newer comic, that one I believe was Undiscovered Country. It's a common comic. I just got it because I heard the story was pretty good. But I'm not going to keep it if it arrived damaged. So we'll see. I'll shoot them another email and see what they say. So just those couple things to show you, and you might want to check if you're into Godzilla. Maybe your Walmart might have different ones too. Maybe a Godzilla, or I know there's a Mothra out there. My local Walmart did not have, so I would have bought that one too. But love my Godzilla. So you might want to check and see, even if you don't like it, put it away and sell them. Those toys do go up in value quite a bit. So, and also, you know, you don't have to follow my philosophy about getting a new character right away, because, you know, it's a 50-50 shot. $75 a couple months ago, maybe it could have gone up to over 100 now, and then I'd be, you know, I don't know if I'd be able to get it, or if I were able to get it, I'd be sorry for spending that much money on a comic. So, just a thought though. Wait. Calm yourself. You know you're going to get it eventually if you really want it, and you know, maybe you'll get lucky and get it for a great deal. So anyway, I hope everyone had a great New Year's. Happy New Year's. 2020 is going to be a great year. I feel it. I really do, and I hope everyone out there has a great year as well. So I'll stop rambling and let you get back. I don't like to make my videos too long because I know people have other stuff to do. So I will talk to you next week, hopefully when I get that other variant, and maybe those mystery boxes, who knows. And have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week. And once again, my name's Ben from Age of Print. Thank you so much.